You stand here, not as you appeared before others, but as you truly are. No filters, no hidden thoughts, no secret desires unseen. Tell me, did you live a life that honored God, in your heart, in your mind, and in your body?
I believed in God. I prayed sometimes. I wasn't perfect, but I wasn't a bad person. I went to church. I tried.
Tried. That word again. You tried. While entertaining what you knew was wrong, you tried. While feeding desires you refused to fight, you tried, but never truly surrendered.
This is not about perfection. This is about direction. Did your life move toward God, or toward your desires?
I struggled. It wasn't easy. Everywhere I looked. Temptation, social media, people, my own thoughts. I didn't plan to live that way. It just became normal.
Normal? You called it normal because you refused to resist it. You entertained it. You fed it. You returned to it again and again. Not by accident, but by choice.
You knew the difference between conviction and comfort, yet you chose what pleased you over what purified you.
But I believed. I believed in God. I never denied Him.
Belief without obedience is exactly where most people lose everything.
These are not accusations. These are your memories, moments when you felt conviction and chose to ignore it.
Please, don't show that.
Why not? This is the life you protected, the version of yourself no one else saw.
You were warned, internally. Your conscience spoke. The Spirit convicted you. Yet you silenced it, repeatedly.
I didn't think it would matter this much. I thought God would understand. I thought grace would cover me.
Grace was given, not as permission to continue, but as power to change.
But you didn't want change. You wanted comfort. Without consequence, you wanted God and your desires.
I was fighting. I didn't just accept it.
Then why did you return to it? Without true repentance? Why did your struggle never become surrender?
Because deep down, you loved it more than you loved obedience.
You have been heard. Not only your words, but your thoughts, your desires, your hidden life. Nothing was unseen. You say you believed. Yet my word declares, not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but he who does the will of my Father. Matthew 7:21.
Lord, I believed in you. I called your name. I never rejected you.
Belief was given to you, but obedience was required of you. You knew my voice. You felt conviction, yet you chose to silence it.
She knew and still returned.
You were not without help. You were not without warning. You were not without truth.
My word says, if you love me, keep my commandments. John 14:15. Did your life reflect love or indulgence?
I was weak, Lord. I didn't know how to stop. I thought you understood my struggle.
I understood your struggle, and I provided a way out. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. 1 Corinthians 10:13. You were not overpowered. You were not abandoned. You were given a choice. Every time.
And every time, she chose what felt good.
And every time, grace was still extended.
Grace was not your license to remain. It was your opportunity to transform. Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? Certainly not. Romans 6:1-2. There is a difference between struggling against sin and surrendering to it.
I didn't mean to surrender.
But you did not fight to overcome. You settled into it. You justified it. You returned to it without repentance.
Repentance is not feeling sorry. It is turning away.
And she never turned. She paused, then went back, again and again.
My word declares, for if we go on sinning deliberately after receiving the knowledge of the truth, there no longer remains a sacrifice for sins. Hebrews 10:26.
No, please. I didn't think it meant that. I thought I had time. I thought I would change later.
You were given time, but you chose delay over obedience. Today, if you hear his voice, do not harden your hearts. Hebrews 3:15.
Your heart heard, but did not fully respond.
And delay became your destruction.
The question is no longer what you believed, but what you became. Now hear my final judgment. You were given truth. You were given conviction. You were given time. You believed in me, but you did not follow me. You knew what was right, but you did not choose it consistently. You felt conviction, but you returned to what you refused to release. My word was not hidden from you. It was clear. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Matthew 5-8. Purity was not beyond your reach, but it required surrender. It required discipline. It required choosing me over yourself.
Lord, please. I didn't think it would cost me everything. I thought you would overlook it.
I am merciful, but I am also just. Grace was given to you, not to remain the same, but to be changed.
You were called to transformation, not repetition.
And she chose repetition, again and again and again.
My word declares, for the wages of sin is death. Romans 6:23. And also pursue holiness, without which no one will see the Lord. Hebrews 12:14.
I was going to change. I just needed more time.
Time was what you were given, but time is what you used to delay because you chose desire over obedience, because you chose delay over repentance, because you chose belief without transformation. You cannot enter what you refused to become.